Hello everyone. We have completed lecture number 1, which was on introduction of chapter number 4. Lecture number 2 sina koina finding of solution of pair of linear equation into variables ko aduda lecture number 1 so aina content adum utkre solution se kamai na khuna find tawba yai har kanda an makhal ani lay graphical method haiba ama aduga algebraic method haiba ama aduda sigi lecture sida particularly khuna focus tawdoise graphical method ta kamaina pair of linear equations ki into variable ki solution se puthokani haibsine ko. So let's start. Before we directly start how to solve graphically or magi solution se graphical method se na kamaina puthokani se khangdringai da koina pair of linear equation into variable haise sigi se koina akhoi gi daily life da kaida kanari no kadai de apply tawrino apply tawbadugi damakta neba koina sigi problem se ma se hotlak toise gyan tae ko maram sunglei leitana kemta kanaroi da poto koina tamsu tamamoi aduga ma se hotpagi se ko sumsu darkar leite ba chumbra chumme ko so akoina linear pair of linear equation into variables se koina akoigi daily life da daily activities da yamna ma se apply tawba yai hai tare ko apply khangba mina apply tawre khangdaba mina atopa way da solve tawe adubu si apply tawraga solve tawra kanda di he na khoidu khuloi doine aduna ne ba khoine sigi potse yamna khoidu darkar leiri se solve tawba tamdoi si su adugi damakta ne gyan tare ko so linear programming problems na kawe ko akoina pair of linear equations sizinaba makhalgi problems khaise ado which involve real life situation and analytical thinking haidi isam samna hara kanda akoina paukhonga channa se mitai ronda hara gana ko paukhonga channa bagumba sigumba sida aduna adu taw tardi aduna adu oi tardi adu kaino ga leidana pauko makhal leib adugumba so koina pair of linear equation into variables se koina sizinaraga answer do puthokpa yae say for example 20 years ago a father was 5 times as old as his son and 4 years hence he will be twice as old as his son. What are their present age? Jahi kungi mamangda mapasina machanupadagi 5 times halleba ko 5 times as old as his son aduga chahi marigi matungdana masina machanupadagi 2 times as old as his son oidoine aduna machanupaga mapaga gi chahi se kyano sumainga haiba question gaise si se koina kamaina puthokani haira kanda linear equation seasonarga puthokdoine aduna sida let x and y be the present ages adu oitardi akoina ngasai condition siki matungina linear equation se semineba 5 x minus 5y plus 80 equal to 0 adudai x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0 noine huji khalamba ya sigi linear equation se kamaina sumaini ino haibudo sigi kamaina sigumba problem se solve tawba natragana kamaina equation se semakpa haidudi lecture number 4 da in details oina nainarakani aduna sigi lecture sidadi ai adudi skip tawthoge ko so basically huji akoina pair of linear equation haibase kaigi damakta akoina ma se solve tawba haidoino haibase solve tawba kan tawdoise kaigino haibsima di khange ko aduna so let's move on to how to solve pair of linear equation into variable. So there are two methods, graphical method and algebraic method, and now we will be focusing on only graphical method. Gyan tare ko graphical method sida oina focus tawgani so graphical method hai taragadi kaino graphical method sizinaraga solve tawba haidi kai haino akoina graph ki matengna magi solution puthokto equation ani sigi So before I move anything further, aina solution na ngasai haurakpadaisu dum hai aduna solution haise kaibuno koina equation amagi solution haise kaibuno koina haidoise equation amagi solution hai taragadi karibuno hairaga magi variable dugi value, say for example x natragana y, x y nidana akhoi sida pair of linear equation dadi akhoi sizinariba variable se x ka y ka gi value karamba makhal ki value at a time simultaneously amuktada ngasai pirammiba equation ani se satisfy tauba adugumba value dubu akhoi solution of the particular pair of equation kauganiba sigi x ka y ka gi value se puthokpado akhoi graphically puthoktoine graph ye aga sigi value se puthoktoine gyan tare ko. So sida akhoi points khara aina sida irise sida amtang yengbiyu ko. The graph of a linear equation in two variables is a straight line. Aina first lecture da introduction da aina haizagibdo linear hai taragadi linear haidi kaino gradually increase tauba gradual oiba gradually increase tauba natragana gradually decrease tauba haidi gradual keno laibase system gradual increment or decrement laibabu akoina linear kawe. So graph of a linear equation is straight line oiniba straight line haidi kaino mathang manau naina sum chakhibudu point se mathang chakhi natra straight ohi se graph da gyan tare ko. Aduga increase taubabu oiro decrease taubabu oiro straight line oirise ko. Aduna linear equation in two variable gi graph se kai oigani straight line ani oigani ba. Aduga line ani oira abanina line je kai oiba yai line ani je point amada intersect haidi point amada unaba thengnaba oiba yai natragana line animak lonjanaba haidi coincident oiba yai natragana line ani se parallel oiba hai targadi they never intersect or they are not coincident gyan tare ko. Aduna ngasai akoina haigiba solution se graphical method da solution si kana karamba point tubu akoina graph straight line hamina point mayam amdi yaurinina sigi hairiba straight line sida lairiba point mayam sida karamba point tuna solution no hairakanda first intersecting line oiragana mabaningna intersect tauriba exact one point amadi leidoinina adugi point tubu akoina solution oidoineba. So linear equation whose graph intersect at one point kai oirani it will have only one solution, unique solution, exactly one solution. Aduna ine sida hais intersect at one point exactly one solution gyan tare ko. Coincident oiba hai targadi kaino line animak lonjanaraga lei haine aduna point khudingmakta animak se intersect tauri natra first line gi point tuga point to the second line jisu amuk nanjalaktoinina second line point jisu nanjali natra straight line hairagadi kaino infinite number of points laine aduna coincident lines haira adi infinite number of points of intersection laine gyan tare ko. Aduna point of intersection dubu akoina solution kawi aduna coincident line kidi solution kaya layani infinitely many solutions gyan tare ko. Parallel line gidi kai orani parallel line hariba line ani sidi it will never intersect ko parallel lines ki property da yaurin the distance between them is always perpendicular and it will never intersect taudramnina mabani ki point of contact se laitramnina solution laikhidra sunglai lero koina line je phana chingthoju intersect tawgadawba sunglai laitramnina point of contact point of intersection se laitramnina hojiki hairiba equation ani magi graph sina kaidawba parallel line oirak taragadi adugumba equation do solution amta lairoi gyan tare ko. So let's know further karambana kamaina tauba adugido amu yengaseko. First akoina yengdoise intersecting line unique solution leiba adugumba makhalgi equation ama akoina study tauseko. So let's solve x plus y equal to 5 sigi equation zaini equation number 1 na tholani. 3x plus 2y equal to 12 sigi equation sina I call it equation number 2. Akoina graph se kamaina yeglakani hairakanda equation first equation se satisfy tauba points khara haidi kaino x ki value y ki value akoina puthoani ba haidi sigi equation sida aina x ka y ka gi value je hapchalakanda somda right side ta laiba value se manarakada gyan tare ko adumaina second equation gisu x ka y ka gi value je hapchalakanda somda right side ta laiba 12 hairiba value siga managadaba adugumba value duni ko akoina table number 1 table number 2 da puthoktoise. First we start with equation 1. Equation 1 sida x ki value sida akoina 0 hapchalle adu oitardi x ina 0 oitargadi som side ta 5 ohelake haita 5 lady ko right side ki value se 5 niko adu oitardi y je kai value oirani 5 oigadaba 5 equal to 5 chumeko x sina 5 oitargadi y gi value se kai oigadaba som side ta 5 ohen right side se 5 oibanina y je 0 oirakadaba x ki value sina -1 oitaragadi som side sina 5 laibnina y gi value se kai orani 6 kaigino x is -1 plus 6 kaya orani -1 plus 6 is 5 so 5 equal to 5 so it satisfies the equation yan tare ko. Similarly for table number 2 aina ngasai puthoki dubaina x ki value na 0 oiba kanda y ki value kamai orani haibse dum puthokpiro and then we got this value table sida koina loina semdo oga thammani ko haidi equation animaki ma satisfy tauba value guys sigi guys sina koina horen graph yekpa kanda sizina raktoine sina coordinates oiraktoine ba graph sigi. So let's see how we'll be plotting the graph. So graph of equation 1 and 2 with the points from table 1 and table 2. Sigi graphs aina class 10 gi board of secondary education gi textbook tagi figure 4.1 to gi graph to exactly sida utpane ko sida aina haizaning ba amadi sigi graph sida you just see here line AB sida ko line AB sida yengo ko line AB sida yengo sida point -0, -6 haise sigi se lan bane ko I haven't corrected it here noi aran bodo utlaga oina correct taugen ai sida correct taudramne directly adum hapamne ko this should be -1, 6 oigada gyan tare ko. So akoina table 1 and table 2 sida ngasai kai oigi 0 5 5 0 -1 6 ko table 1 aduna AB hairiba line sida na table 1 gi points khaiduni ko haidi equation 1 gi graph ne AB hairiba line sina indicator is aduga CD hairiba sina table 2 gi points tuna plot tauba graph ni aduga it represents equation number 2 aina ngasai first haurakpada kai haigi solution haise kaino equation ani dugi graphical method tadi line duna intersect tauba oitaragadi magi intersecting point to adubu khoina magi solution kauni ba. So in this graph sigi graph ani sina intersect tauriba point P se kadai de intersect tawi 2, 3 when x is 2 and y is 3 these two line intersect. So the solution of this particular equation is x equal to 2 y equal to 3 yan tare ko. Next moving on to coincident line masai ina akoina graph se line equation anigi graph yeglakpa haise line ani oirakani line ani do intersect tawba yai coincident oiba yai parallel oiba yai so let's see about coincident line coincident oi taragadi line ani se lonjana doini lonjana bahai taragadi kaino mabani ki intersecting point se every point on the line is their intersecting point so it will have infinitely many solutions so let's solve this equation 3x plus 2y equal to 12 6x plus 4y equal to 4 equation 1 ga 2 ga kaurase ko similarly akoina ngasai first intersecting lines ki da akoina table se same gibodo adumaina sigi equation sigi so akoina table se sembiro ko x ki value sina 0 oiba kanda y ki value se kamaina kai oigani haibodo ngasai left side ka right side ka managa dabane haibagi concept to da dum tauraga you tabulate table 1 and table 2 all right so moving on we'll just see the graph akoina graph se yeglakpa kanda ngasai kaidawre 4 point graph ki sida yengdringai da akoina sida amtang yenggise ko table 1 ga table 2 ga gi values amtang munna yengbiyo it's all the same magi points kaise loi manadra ngasai sigi dadi value gaise yengo table 1 da or table 2 ga value ani se loi khetnadra aduna value ani khetnaba haradi kaino line ani khetnai haine adubu coincident line gi dadi value ani mak se loi manai value ani mak manaba hai targadi kaino line amatane haine same points oiramnina ko so it is a coincident line ani mak sida lonjanai ne so what it means infinitely many solution 4.0 4,0 dasu intersect taure and then 0,6 dasu intersect taure minus 4,12 dasu intersect taure aduga sigi marak sida laiba point kuting mak dasu intersect taurine so it has infinitely many solutions so let's move on to parallel lines hai taragadi line ani se sungtheng thengnaroi intersect sungtau tauroi hamne aduna haibadi solution amta leiroi gyan tare ko aduna sidasu chap manana khoina equation se equation 1 equation 2 na same ani table so khoina formulate tawni and then we'll be plotting the graph sida plot graph se plot tawba kanda first equation gina line AB na indicate taure second gina line CD na indicate taure and nowhere it is intersecting but rather it is a parallel line so there is no solution for this particular pair of equation so in conclusion from the graphs aina ngasai graph se makhal ahum mak loi ye ise graph makhal ahum sida akoina solution puthokpa gidang sizinabagi mahuta graph sidagisu akoina na equation sigi magi nature se akoina identify tawba yai sigi se akoina sigi se aina sigi figure sida sigi diagram haigadra sida aina utli sine ko so considering the previous three pair of equations in the general form of mamangi equation ahum pair of equation ahum haidi intersecting line gi equation and pair of equation dune coincident line gi pair of equation dune parallel line gi equation pair of equation dune moi gaise aina general form do ina indicate tawragebako general form di kai orani lecture 1 dasu introduction da hai give the pair of linear equation gi general form a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0 sigi sida akoina tawba kanda sida yengoko figure sida yengoko a1 by a2 b1 by b2 c1 by c2 ngasagi real numbers kai constant gaigi magi ratio gaise sini ko akoina sida ulise aduga comparison of ratio a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2 adu oitargadi ngasagi sigi equation se kai oira ani intersecting line oigani. Intersecting line oitaragadi kai orani mase exactly one solution amtang laini ba haidi unique solution. Aduna tabida pirammiba equation duda magi constant gi ratio do a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2 sumaina sigi relation se oitaragadi magi graph to pirammiba pair of equations sigi graph se coincident line oiganiba haidi infinitely many solution laiganiba. Next tana pirammiba equation ani dugi magi ratio se a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2 sigi se oitaragana parallel lines oiganiba haidi there will be no solution. So graphical method se kamaina puthokani kamaina hotkani haibaduna ngasai akoina mamangda line amamamgi oina nainagre aduga sigi particular image sigi particular diagram sina noina graphical method se puthoktrasu solution laigadra solution sidi amatang ni dana laidoise haidi intersecting line dang oirakanda dang neba solution laidoisidi chumeko aduna tabida solution infinitely solution mayam am leiba haisidi solution puthokpasu ngamoidoini aduga no solution leiba kanda solution puthokoidoine aduna koina equation se pidang piramaga yengdang yengaga khangba ngamnabagidamagta sigi figure sima adum ningjangoba and there are so many questions from this figure also in the exercises textbook da ko sigi da base tauba exercise mayam amsu yawe ko aduna sigi sima pazana remember tauro. Next ngasaigi huziki piramiba figure do akoina ithoga oina aina sida ithokpane ko wahida oina ithoga so graph ki if the graph of a pair of equation are intersecting lines then piramiba graph se piramiba pair of equations sigi magi graph sine intersecting line oiraba adu oitaragadi magi constant gi ratio se a1 by a2 b1 by b2 ko constant gi ratio hai taragadi sigi ratio ani se sungman manaroi gyan tare ko aduga right side ta amu yengo bullet points te iri se the pair of equation will have a unique solution if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2 gyan tare ko piramiba pair of equation sina magi ratio se a1 by a2 se not equal to b1 by b2 oy taragadi kai oirani ngasai somda hairiba intersecting line je oidoi natra intersecting line oiba hai taragadi kaino unique solution laigani gyan tare ko point of intersection dubu exactly one solution aduna unique solution unique haragadi amatang haiba one solution haido exactly one solution haido ko. Next point number 2 da lao yengo som left side ta if the graph of the pair of equation are coincident line coincident hai targadi masai line ani lonjanabdo adu oi targadi magi ratio gaise kamaina oigani haba a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2 som side ta bullet point second dot sida yengo pair of equations si na dependent haragadi kaino infinitely many solution laiganiba karam kanda laigani magi pair of equation dugi constant gi ratio se a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2 haidi sigi ratio se laitaragadi line do kai oini coincident line oiragadi kai oirani infinitely many solution gyan tare ko. So let's move on to point number 3 on the left side graph of a pair of equation are parallel lines then magi constant gai ki ratio se kai oini haba a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2 gyan tare ko aduna somda dot ahum suba dot sida ongiengo the pair of equation is inconsistent hairagadi kaino solution laitaba no solution haine if magi constant ki ratio se a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2 ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯟꯁꯇꯦꯟꯠꯀꯤ ꯔꯦꯁꯤꯌꯣꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯄꯣꯏꯟ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 3ꯗ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯄꯦꯔꯦꯂꯦꯜ ꯂꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯄꯦꯔꯦꯂꯦꯜ ꯂꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯗꯦꯔ ꯏꯁ ꯅꯣ ꯁꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯨꯂꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯂꯥꯏꯗꯁꯤꯗ ꯎꯠꯂꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯣꯔꯤꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯀꯟꯐ꯭ꯌꯨꯖꯤꯡ ꯆꯠꯄꯅꯦ ꯇꯦꯛꯁꯕꯨꯛꯇ ꯏꯕꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯣ ꯀꯟꯐ꯭ꯌꯨꯁ ꯆꯠꯇꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯏꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯣ ꯅꯣꯠꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯂꯥꯏด์ꯈꯔꯗ ꯃꯔꯛ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯅ NB ꯅꯣꯠꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯅꯣꯠꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯣꯏꯟ ꯈꯔ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯟꯁꯦꯞꯁꯦ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯔꯤꯃꯦꯝꯕꯔ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯒꯗꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯐꯥꯔꯁ ꯁ꯭ꯂꯥꯏด์ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯚꯤꯌꯁ ꯁ꯭ꯂꯥꯏꯗꯁꯤꯗꯏꯟꯀꯟꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣꯏꯟꯀꯟꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯗꯤ ꯀꯟꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯟꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯩ ꯋꯥꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯏꯟꯀꯟꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯁꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟ ꯑꯃꯐꯥꯎ ꯂꯩꯇꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯟꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ at least one solution ꯂꯩꯒꯗꯕ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ exactly one solution ꯂꯩꯕꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ unique solution ꯂꯩꯕ ꯀꯧꯏ infinitely many solution ꯂꯩꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯧꯏ dependent pair of equation ꯀꯧꯏ solution ꯁꯨꯡꯂꯩ ꯂꯩꯇꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯧꯏ inconsistent pair of equation ꯀꯧꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ consistent pair ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯁꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟꯁꯦ at least one ꯑꯃꯇꯪ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯅ ꯑꯃꯗꯩ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯁꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯈꯜꯒꯤ ꯄꯦꯌꯔ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯏꯀ꯭ꯋꯦꯁꯟꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯟꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟꯠ ꯄꯦꯌꯔ ꯀꯧꯋꯦꯕ ꯁꯣ dependent equation and then equation which has exactly one solution ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏ consistent ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ so this is the end of our lecture number 2 end of graphical method sida noina go through tawgadaba haidi noina recall tawgadaba atopa hana tamgrabadai recall tawgadabse solution of an equation aina slide sida ed adubu aina chindadi explain tawgimni sigise amu noina thidoga you write it down straight line equation straight line gi equation se kaino slope of equation y is equal to mx plus c hai se kaino you understand kamaina y is equal to mx plus c hai ri intercept equation haiba amasu leirakani sisisu kai haino recall tawtho intersecting lines hai se kaino magi properties recall taw parallel lines se kaino magi properties recall tawtho coincident line haisna kaino magi properties mayam am recall to these are the things which you should recall some I'm giving you assignments and the thing that you should keep in mind from this lecture is intersecting lines oiraba equation anigi graph se intersecting line oiraba ado edi kaino it will have exactly one solution unique solution one hadi unique haisini ko amatang oibado coincident line oiraba graph ani equation anigi graphs then infinitely many solution aduga adugi pair of equation dubu kai kawi dependent pair of equation kauni parallel line oiraba magi graph se no solution amta leiroi aduga adugumba makhalgi equation duna koina kai kawgani inconsistent pair of equation kawgani so I think the graphical method is quite clear now you recall keep on recalling sidi kitang akoina wakhanda recall tawba se toina tawda targadi kitang confusing oini but as long as you recall it it will be very helpful so this is the end of lecture number 2 we'll talk about algebraic method in lecture number 3 thank you